Hey guys, it's Mark back with another video. And like I always say, don't be scared to fall because you may fall into a better situation. I like to feel like I'm a part of that better situation. You're already here, so you might as well subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Not even gonna hold you right off the bat. This is literalist. This was so hard for me. And this is something that I don't play about. Y'all may think this is funny, but I'm not saying the name. I'm gonna call him him. You're gonna know who I'm talking about. I'm still traumatized by this. I'm not even joking. It took everything out of me to go watch this movie. So yeah, when I was growing up, I had this I was so terribly afraid of him. I used to have nightmares. They used to torment me throughout my whole childhood. I would wake up screaming, and a lot of nights I couldn't sleep. I can remember these dreams very vividly. I would be at home, and my grandparents had a teddy bear that looked like him, and when nighttime struck, it would get big, and it would torment me. And the only reason that I feel like I'm able to conquer this fear now is because I don't dream anymore. And I feel like my dreams stopped around the time my mother passed away. Like I dream every blue moon, but for the most part, like 99% of the time, when I go to sleep, I don't dream. And if you know how dreams work, I do dream, I just don't remember them, which leads me to believe that I don't get enough sleep. And I probably don't, but you know, whatever. I knew that I wanted to see the movie, but I didn't think that I wanted to, I didn't think that I actually would. And I've actually been really paranoid ever since I watched it. And I'm not kidding, I'm being 100% honest. I'm at home alone, and I did not go home last night. I did not go home. I could not be in here by myself. But if you could ask my daddy or anybody else that grew up with me, my sisters, my brother, I have always been completely terrified of this. Before I watched the movie, and what made me want to see the movie, I was at work. And I was on my phone, and I saw people making reviews about the movie. And then I saw the ending explained. And I'm very curious, it's not as big of a scare to me now as it was then. And also I was at a work setting, so I wasn't really paranoid. I'm listening to it and I'm watching everything that's going on. And I really, really love the meaning of everything. So let me break this down for you and what I took from it and what I saw. I watched about 7 videos on this movie before I even watched the movie. So I had already knew the ending before I saw the movie. That this was kind of like a Black Lives Matter movement. So there are multiple ones. In each generation, there's like a ritual that is done where somebody is killed innocently and they become him. And he preys on the victims that don't believe in him, the ones that have been told about him and then say his name. So basically, the people that don't believe in him, those are the ones that he killed. It's in comparison to Black people that are innocently killed. And it says that he is kind of the protector of like that community. It is so hard to tell this story without saying his name. Oh my gosh. But I'm not saying it. You're not gonna get me. Throughout history, there have been more and more of him. They die in the same spot. They're killed innocently, different stories. So at the end, this one that we just watched, the boy that was taken in the first one with Helen that she saved, he was taken because he had a purpose. And his purpose was to be a victim of him. Now it's his time to be him. You really have to watch the movie. I'm not gonna just kind of disclose everything, but I really, really love the meaning behind it, and I felt like it was so deep. And it was a lot of people upon watching the movie, you're not going to understand it because there's so many unanswered questions. But it's all being answered in other videos, and it's all been answered in interviews with people who made the movie and stuff. And mind you, this movie was made and written and directed by the same people who did Get Out. So if you thought Get Out like twisted your mind, this is gonna twist your mind even more, because from my understanding there was only one him, and this there are like 5. When I tell you I was in that movie, I was with my coworkers, I was doing this the whole time, and it was just so honestly, the movie's not really scary. There's not really many graphic scenes. You know, you don't really see him to do too much killing. It's because the only time you can actually see him is in the reflection, and sometimes when they choose to show him. But all you see is the victims kind of like floating in the air, and the blood just kind of splatting everywhere. You can't actually see what he's doing. But overall, I really love the movie. I love the meaning of it, like how it contributed to like the Black Lives Matter thing and everything. Like it shows, and that's what made me want to go see it. When I saw that it was kind of like how innocent black guys are killed and they aren't heard. Those are the people that him prey on, the people that say his name, the people that don't believe in him. Those are the ones that he preys on, and it makes sense. He was wrongfully killed, and that's why at the end of the movie, he spares the girl and tells her to tell everyone, because that is what brings in those who don't believe in him, and those are the ones that he preys on. It's a very weird concept, and I'm hoping that I'm explaining this well. He tells the girl at the end to tell everyone, spread it around, and that's also a thing that has been going into each movie. It's always the reporter. You remember Helen was the reporter. Somebody, he seeks those people to prey on them so that they can supposedly go crazy. It makes news. It goes everywhere. The story spreads around. More people are saying his name, killing him. It's a weird concept, but I love it. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about this. Facing my fears, honestly. I hate being at home by myself. Like, I remember I was in the movies and I was going to the bathroom. I didn't even look in the mirror. I didn't even wash my hands. I know that's so disgusting. I ran out that house so quick, because when I first came in, the bathroom was full of people, and by the time I came out the stall and I was rushing, the bathroom was empty. I ran up out of there so fast, like, no ma'am, it's not gonna get me. But yeah. So that's all I have for you guys today. It's kind of my review on the movie and my take off the movie, and also telling you guys my experience with the movie. I feel like I've overcome it, but I'm a little traumatized. It's just, black people, we just don't play with stuff like that, because you never know what's out here. Like, no ma'am, we don't play with stuff like that. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay cute.